Hello students. So today we are going to see this basic SQL. Okay, topic which is going to see today is basic SQL. So last class we have seen this transaction control language and data control language. So these are all the different commands, uh, queries which are used to retrieve data from SQL database. Okay, so here you can see that in data control language there are two commands here: grant and revoke. So grant means giving some uh, permission to the specific user for accessing different data. Okay, revoke means uh, so used to take out permission from a specific user and specific database objects like tables and views. Okay, so to remove some permissions from the user, you can use this revoke command. Okay, so today we are going to see this basic SQL. Okay, so in that we are going to see three commands here. So create database, drop database, and select database. So create database used to create new SQL database. The syntax and example to create student DB is given below. So create database and the database name. So MySQL is the command here. So they are giving some example here. Create database is student DB. Okay, the database created now. You can view using the following syntax. Show databases. So when you view that, so all the database that are present inside the SQL software will be displayed there. So as a result, the newly created student DB will be created. Drop database used to remove any of the existing SQL database. Okay, so if you want to remove any database or completely take away the database, then you can use this drop database. So the syntax and example to delete student DB is given below. Drop database and the database name. Okay, so this is the syntax and the example is drop database and student DB. The deleted database will not be viewed. Okay, when we list out database using the syntax, it will not show there. Okay, so next is select database. Many database are available in the repository from which the suitable database is selected using this below command. Okay, so there will be many database. When so many users are using your database, then they will be creating the entire database. Okay, they will be creating so many database, but when you are using, you have to select the database where you work. Okay, so multiple projects will be there, so the projects have different database. Okay, so according to your project you are currently working, you will be selecting the database. Okay, so the command used for select database is uh, use database name. Okay, example is use student name. Okay, so once the database is selected, multiple operations are performed as per the needs of the application. Okay, so when the database is used, then you can do whatever query you need. Okay, you can create a new table, or alter to new table, or truncate a table, or whatever. You can add some, insert some data in it, or you can view the table. So anything can be done using this database. Okay, so next is insert a record. So a database will have multiple tables. Tables are created using create command with various fields added to it as per their needs. Any table is complete only with the records available in it. So new row are added to the table using insert command. The syntax and example for inserting new records into the table is given below. Okay, so when you create a table, you have to insert some records in it. Okay, without the records, the table is empty. Okay, so you can see that these are the commands. Okay, syntax 1, insert into table name, column 1, column 2, column 3, and then values, value 1, value 2, value 3. Okay, or you can use this second syntax. Okay, so insert into table name, values, value 1, value 2, and value 3. So these are all the two syntax. This has to be followed to insert a record into a table. Next, you can see that there is an example here. Consider we have a table named biodata, which has 3 columns, namely first name, last name, and age. Now the new record is added to the table using either syntax 1 or syntax 2 as shown in given below. So insert into database, first name, last name, comma, age. Okay, so that values is Krishna, Sam, 10, age is 10 here. Okay, or insert into biodata, values Krishna, Sam, and 10. Okay, so by this two type of insert command, you can insert record to a table. Select record. From the multiple record available in the table, the the enquiry data are retrieved from the table using select command, which with some conditions specified in it. We can retrieve all the fields of record or specify the necessary fields in the table. The records are only table, or the records of any table are retrieved using this select syntax. Okay, so you have some, for example, you are having a table and you are having data in it. Okay, so if you want to view a particular data, say for example you want the details of name and first name and last name of age 10 to 20. Okay, so if you want to view the names of names of ages 10 to 20, then you can use this select command to view the data. Okay, so we are going to see that syntax on select star from table name. Okay, so this command will show everything from the table name. So example, my MySQL select star from database, this will show every records in the database. Now syntax 2, select column 1 and column 2 from table name. Okay, so this will do only a selected only the given column name, so that the other column will not be showing here. So MySQL select first name comma last name, first name and age from biodata. So this command will display only the first name and age of database biodata table. The last name of that biodata table will not be displayed. Okay, so here you can see the output. If you want to see a particular age, okay, from 10 to 20, then you will be giving select star from by data, select star from by data, where is a keyword that you can so by using this command you can just create a where age is equal to 10, or where age is age in between 10 to 20. So you can give this kind of command so that it will get the values from records from the table. Okay, so now we are going to see this deleting records. Okay, the existing records in the table is removed from the table using delete command. Either records or specified columns in the table can be deleted. If you want to perform delete operation on specific column, then that condition is given where in the where condition. If the condition is not specified, then the entire table will be deleted. See table 3.20 and 3.21. Yes, we are going to see that in the following pages. So syntax 1, syntax 1, delete from table name where column is equal to value. Okay, so this is the syntax: delete from table name where column name equal to syntax. So here you can see that delete from biodata where first name equal to money. Okay, so here you can see that this command is going to delete records or record. So even you can see that first name will have so many monies. Okay, so many records will be there with the same name. So this command will delete the entire entire record whose first name is money. Okay, so in this table 3.30, you can see that SQL delete record list. Okay, so money is removed here. Okay, next command syntax 2, delete from table name. Okay, so here you can see that the entire list of data or record has been delete from table name. So next is modify record. So SQL provides us with modifying and updating the existing record in the table using update command. The age of Krishna in biodata table is changed using the given syntax. So update table name, set column value is equal to new value, and where column name is equal to column 2 equal to value. So you are going to get the data from the table where name is equal to uh, Krishna, and the age is going to change in a new value. Okay, so we'll see the example here. Update by data set age is equal to 13, where first name is equal to Krishna. Okay, so the SQL is first going to get the record of first name Krishna. In that you have to change the age as 13. So where clause. So in SQL command, where class is used to specify certain criteria based on the data or retrieved or modified as per the query. So in the where condition, operators like equal to, not equal to, greater than symbol, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to are used to frame the query statement. Where clause is used in selecting an update query statement from the condition for the condition. The number of records updated in a table depends on where condition. So you can use any kind of symbols like plus, minus, star, slash, percentage, equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than or less than or greater than, less than or greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. Logical statement like and, any, between, exist, in, like, not, or unique. So these kind of keywords can be used in where clause. So sorting records. Okay, so the query records are listed in ascending or descending order using the command order by. So in some database, the results are sorted by default in ascending order and is given in syntax 1. The results are displayed in descending order as per syntax 2. So see table 3.23 and 3.24. So this is an syntax for select from table name, order by column name. Okay, column name. So you are selecting star from table by data. So select star from by data, order by first name. So this command will select every record in the table, but it will order in an ascending order based on this first name column. Okay, so here you can see the result. Next command here, syntax 2, select star from table name, order by column name, DESC. So select star from table by data, order by first name, DESC, which means decreasing order. Okay, so starting from bigger value and it will keep on moving to the lesser value. So order by decreasing value. So grouping records having class. So in SQL you can have identical data in a group. Consider a table named exam with the fields roll number, subjects, and mark. In the below table, multiple rows of records are available for different subjects. Using group by command, the roll numbers are grouped and made a marks are added up against the roll number with the sum and mark. Okay, see table 3.25 and 3.26. So here you can see that there is a table. So this table uh, has some students roll number and the subject and the mark of subjects. So you can use this group by command to select all the data of common uh, roll number. Okay, so here you can see that 201901. So you can group all the marks of subjects obtained by the student roll number 201901. So this is grouping. We'll see the table. Select command for select roll number some marks for exam group roll number from exam group by roll number. So this command will get all the marks of a particular roll number and add it and produce it as a result here in the table 3.26 join table. So where when you have to select database data from more than two table, SQL join class is used. Okay, consider two table exam and profile. The exam table has the fields roll number, subjects and marks. The data of profile table is given below. So here you can see that this join table command for join table will get you two tables and make it as one table. Okay, so select profile name and the profile dot hobby sum exam dot mark as total. Okay, so this select command which is given here gets the name of a person from the profile table and hobby of a person from profile table and sums the mark of exam marks. Okay, sums the mark of exam dot marks and display as total for from profile comma exams where profile dot roll number is equal to exams dot roll number group by profile dot name and profile dot hobby. So this is a very lengthy command. So here you can see that it is displaying the result as shown in the table 3.28. So here you can see that Krishna is selected and the hobby is selected from a profile table, but this total is collected from the exam table. Okay, subquery. So subquery here the SQL query is written within main query. This is called a nested inner subquery. The subquery is executed first and the result of subquery is used as a condition for main query. The subquery must follow the below rules. The subquery are always written within the parenthesis. Always place the subquery on the right side of the comparison operator. Order by class is not used in the subquery since subquery cannot manipulate the result internally. Consider the employee table with the fields employee ID, name, age, and salary. The sample data is given below in table 3.29. So this is a table: employee ID, name, age, and salary. So there are 4 records here. So in the above query, you can use subquery in a selection statement. So select star from employee, where employee ID in select employee ID for employee from employee, where uh, salary is less than 20,000. Okay, so parenthesis, inside the parenthesis they are given on subquery. So first it will be executed. Okay, so select employee ID from employee where salary is less than 20,000. Okay, so this will get less than 20,000 records. Okay, salary which is less than 20,000 records will be selected from this table, and that ID of the particular employee who has the salary less than 20,000, and uh, use it here in the original query. Select star from employee where employee ID in. So this will show the records of ID records ID, employee ID, where their salary is less than 20,000. So first the inner query is executed. As a result, employee ID 101 and 103 are retrieved. Now the internal or outer query is executed. Internally the query is selected from employee, where employee ID in 101 and 103, and the output is drawn as below in table 3.30. So here you can see that it displays the output as here in the table 3.30. Similarly, the subqueries are used with the insert, update, and delete. So here you can use the subquery in any kind of uh, queries like insert, update, and delete. So this will finish the class today. We will see the exercises in the next class.